Wow.
It's so funny. Gary comes in here before. He says, you know, we have the same problem with Jackie all the time. Can you help me with it?
What's that?
Him and Kathy. You know, like I've told him 900 times, when Gary goes through my mail, I get a lot of things and I never see it. I said to Gary, I don't want you opening my mail, and the things I get, I want to know what they are, even if I don't want them. And after I look them over, then I'll give them back to you. So they tell Jackie this whole thing. When Gary does the mail, in his office he has this big barrel. And he puts all my stuff in there, and then Kathy checks it in, checks with me if I want it.
But Jackie goes through it?
So and then, Gary, you've never had a problem with anybody with the box.
No.
No one touches it. Everyone knows what it is.
Box by the door?
Yes. Yeah. So Jackie just goes in and takes stuff.
That's not for me.
Yeah, he does, and he's not supposed to. And they told him a million times.
I know I told him a handful of times, but Kathy told me this morning she told him a lot of times.
And he takes the dumbest stuff.
So why is it
stuff that nobody would want?
How do you know?
But Jackie, seriously? It's not for you to take.
And you know what, Jack? The only reason why I'm upset about this is because if somebody said they sent Howard the dumb thing that you took and he didn't get it, it looks like I clipped it.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm on the hook for like Howard to go, Gary.
What am I doing? You can't afford that stuff?
Show him what you took, Jack. You got to show him.
What did he take?
He got it. Yeah, show him what you took today.
I took the
Show him.
the girl's what is it? The woman who got knocked up by the kid. Mary Taylor Tano. Yeah. What did you take? What you talking about?
No, the lunchbox with the chili.
Oh, there were two lunch boxes full of chili.
Well, show it to him.
Well, why would you take that?
It looked like fun.
Yeah, but it's mine.
It's not yours. When you are walking down the street and there are tables full of stuff,
but
do you just stop by and pick it up?
Yeah.
He steals. It's like the sickest thing.
It's not yours.
Hey, Jack, no offense, it's my stuff.
It's like kleptomaniac.
You want it?
It would make more sense if you stole good stuff.
I know.
You just got to see it.
Well, are you embarrassed at all?
I actually do it because it annoys Gary to tell you the truth.
No, you don't.
You don't.
You do because what is it, Kathy?
No, this is funny because sometimes there's letters with that stuff, and I get the letter and it says there's 5 of them, and there's, I only get 4 to check it.
Well, why? Do me a favor because it is my stuff and I want to keep track of it. Can you just put it somewhere where Jackie won't steal it?
I will never take it.
I mean, be a little ashamed.
I should be.
I mean,
I will never take it.
That's part of that animosity he has. Why is it?
It's not his, it's mine. I like the show.
Oh, it's mine too.
I'll give it to you. Just let me check everything. What was happening is a lot of stuff was disappearing, and I never knew when I got it.
Come on.
Well, who knows if you don't knock something out of the box?
No, I don't even mean you. What happened in the old days is I would get things and never see them. I never see the light of day. So I made a policy where I want to know what I get, and then what I normally do is make a big glom box and let everyone go through it.
I don't even know about a glom box.
We've even said to Jackie, if you see something that you want, I know.
I really don't care.
Here's the chili man.
It gets to the point where there's some stuff I'll put a note on it where it said if nobody wants, give to Jackie. If nobody wants, may I please have it.
Yeah, and if you see something, just tell us, and then I'm sure you can have it.
Jackie's getting first dibs on everything.
Right.
Nobody's ever going to get a chance to get it if Jackie sees it.
He is the cheapest human being alive.
How much does that go for?
The lunchbox he took has got to be a value of like under. I
got to see what it is. Let me see what it is.
Show it.
What is it?
Show it, Bill.
Let me see what it is.
Well, it looks like fun, that's all.
What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do
The
with
chili
it?
survival kit.
Open it up.
It's this cheap little lunchbox.
Those old-time metal lunchboxes.
Okay.
Right, and it's got.
I thought it was cute.
It's got
What are you
chili.
going to do with
I
that?
have no idea.
It's got burning nuts, hot chili nuts.
Right. Does it look like fun?
No. I wouldn't even pay
You
attention
wouldn't
to
want
it.
fun. You wouldn't want it.
Pepper flakes. It's
Well,
hot sauce.
he's got 5 houses to decorate.
Got a lot of houses.
Yeah, you're going to see this box. Here,
No back.
Compliment.
No backs. Oh, good fun.
Here, put it back in the box.
No bad.
I was going to give it to you.
I have to steal it again. You couldn't make me take
It's only good to him if he takes it out of that box without your knowledge.
It's such satisfaction. What else did you take?
turkey burger.
Well, turn
No, I gave you my turkey.
He took the video of the woman that had sex.
Mary Taylor Tano.
Yeah, there's a PBS movie. And I guess
USA Today.
USA Today, and I guess it got sent, and we weren't going to do anything with it because it was frank. We didn't get her on.
Throw it in the TV guy.
So, Jackie, I get these tapes.
Right, like I ran through, like you may have requested to see it once you saw it on the
Right.
But you won't see
You won't see
it
it
because
now.
Jackie got the tape.
Jackie, don't go in that box.
I will not go in that box. I'll write it 100 times on the
You make a system, the guy just
And
can't.
then you'll go in the box again.
You know you will.
But I'm glad he's not saying that he would know not to go in the box.
Well, he knows.
For a long time, I didn't have a choice.
Right.
But
now, why are you doing it?
Come here.
Tell the truth. Why are you doing it now? You angry?
No.
You feel this stuff is yours? It's not yours.
Of all the things you complain about, the one thing I'm not is angry. I might. But I'm not. You are angry.
Howard's like, Gary's in the back going, how can I tell Jackie? I don't know how to tell him. He just keeps on taking it.
He does tell me.
And what do? You just like act like you're smiling?
I had to wait till
You know, I opened up the mail today, and I got 2 of these. So I just happened to, I saw Jackie looking at it.
Yeah.
And I happened to walk by the box, and I noticed there was only 1 in the box.
Yeah.
So he takes it. I know he takes it.
But can you imagine that avarice? You know, he's looking over his shoulder, eyeing the lunchbox.
And who even eyes this?
Well, I know he always has those bad T-shirts that he takes out of there, because he's always wearing some T-shirts.
Well, do me a favor. Seriously, it's my mail.
I can move the box.
Move it, you know.
Who don't get paid have never taken it.
I know.
move the box.
We just need to check all this stuff in. No one comes in, and then if somebody wants it, they can have it.
Because what happens a lot of times...
Never touch it again.
No, what happens a lot of times is you'll get videos. Like today you just got some videos in, and of the 4 you got in, one of them looked interesting. I think it was that Bad Robin Williams movie, Nazi Camp.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
But for instance, like Jackie will walk by, not on this particular time, but he'll walk by and he'll look at it, and I'll see him eyeing it, and he'll go, "Do we get any more of these?" And I go, "No, that's the only one."
Do me a favor.
I don't know how he got this or when he got this.
Do me a favor.
The
And I told
appropriate way to get it, but I know sometimes what he does is he grabs the stuff and he goes and he becomes like the big guy. He hands it out to the parking guy downstairs.
Well, can I just say something? First of all, I blame you, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. I've always said to you, I blame Gary. I don't want Jackie knowing what I get in the mail. I want my business kept private. If you could just use your office and keep my stuff in there.
You know, it's just that I don't have a lot of room, and sometimes
I don't care. I don't even want Jackie looking through to see what I get.
So he can eye it.
Yeah. I just don't even want it.
I know what to do with it now. From now on, I just have to go directly back to Kathy's office. There's no waiting time.
I will not touch it.
No, but then you'll know.
No, I don't even want you to know what you're not getting.
Damn my word.
Yeah. It's okay. I don't want you knowing what I get.
And Jackie, don't deny that you have hit the guys in the garage with porno movies.
Come on.
I absolutely have.
Where'd you get him?
From my box?
Not from you.
From my stuff.
He's like a big man.
Yeah.
Hey, here's Howard's stuff.
But he doesn't even say it's Howard's stuff.
No, it's his stuff.
Yeah.
He's
The
doing
last time I gave him a big box, I think even Kathy said to me, "This is a big box of porno tapes. These are going in the garbage."
Well, that's fine.
And then I took him back to
That's legitimate.
Well, thank you.
But it's still funny.
But you're stealing.
No.
And how many times has Gary said to you, "Listen, Jackie, this is not your stuff"?
I know it's frustrating.
I don't understand why you would keep doing it.
It's kind of like him telling John to be here on time. It just doesn't work when he says it.
No, but if you waiting for the day that Howard's looking for, somebody says, "Hey, I sent you that movie, Jacob the Liar," and Howard goes, "I never got it." I go, "Howard, that's happened many times. I swear I gave it to you. I swear."
I hope he's not, you're not already dead by the time, he finds out Jackie took it.
And then you're like, "Gary, you're an idiot. You can't handle my system." And it's like, "No, it's in there."
Right. All right. So now we know.
Place, just I'm out of order. I take full blame.
Why should be like? No, why should be embarrassed?
I should be, but I'm not.
You don't look at it, silly.
Yeah, a silly.
You're spending so much money.
You don't think that looks like fun?
No.
I don't see. What's the fun?
How is that fun? I don't know.
Not
Fun.
at all.
Looks like a howdy-doody lunchbox.
Cheap crap
It's not a howdy-doody lunchbox. I had to have it.
Even an original Howdy Doody lunchbox doesn't look like fun.
No.
Fun is not the way I would look at it.
It's like those wrist broads who go in like
It's
shopping.
a kleptomaniac.
Let me ask you something. When you bring that home, let me ask you something.
I used to be a thief, and I apologize.
Jackie, when you bring that home,
It'll never get open.
let me ask you, if the box go on display, does Nancy then like turn it into a potting plant or?
I'll wind up giving it to my friend here or something. It'll just on its way out.
It's the way he greases his pals.
Right.
Hey, you want something nice for your gift?
Hey, just go through this.
Want something fun?
Yeah, Jason.
Good morning. Psychologist, I can't help but hear this. What's going on right now? If you play the tape back, you will hear an extremely embarrassed Jackie Jokeman. I mean, this man is thoroughly embarrassed right now. And with good reason. I mean, he's got a problem.
He steals.
This has been going on for years. You can hear it. You can hear the emotion inside of him. Now,
We've uncovered something.
Pardon me?
We've uncovered something?
You have absolutely uncovered something. Now, I wouldn't let up on it right now because this is something that...
Sir, don't you have office hours? Why don't you have office hours?
What are you saying, sir?
I absolutely... Listen, funny man. I do have office hours, and if you'd like off the air, I can give you the office
Well, what
hours.
is your point? Why shouldn't we let up on it?
Well, you should know. I'm saying you shouldn't let up on it because there's something more to this. You have to find this a deep-rooted problem. Jackie, for free of charge, because obviously this is what you're looking for. I'd be more than happy to help you.
All right, thank you.
You're very welcome.
There's a lot of deep-rooted problems to this one.
All right, let's continue.
Oh, dear.
Oh, I can't eat the
There's something you haven't mentioned lately that you were mentioning a lot last week.
My date with Robin Gibbons?
No. You have no date with Robin Gibbons.
I don't think he was interested.
I think that, as I said, she's a girl who likes to be worked.
Yeah, well, I don't have time to work.
And you're not a worker.
Want to know the truth? I work enough.
You're not a worker.
Well, I like to be worked, too.
It would be easy. And so what you haven't mentioned is your birthday party.
Yeah.
And, it was very funny because Howard knows nothing about the birthday show, so he starts promoting it.
Right.
And he starts promoting it too soon, and then he goes, this is going to be anticlimactic if we keep on. I'm like, Howard, who told you to start promoting it? So I just wanted you to know that we have started promoting it because it's this Friday.
Oh.
And it's going to be a huge show.
It is?
Yes.
Oh.
And all weekend long, right after the show on Friday, as a matter of fact.
So I'm surprised.
Well, it's not if you would listen to the show, to the radio over the weekend.
I can't pick it up in my house.
Oh, this is right.
Yeah.
You always have problems.
I used to listen to K-Rock all the time.
Well, they started giving away tickets. There are opportunities to win tickets to actually attend this birthday.
Oh.
We're not telling you who you can expect or where it's going to be.
Oh.
But
where's it going to be so I can prepare?
This Friday.
And you're giving away tickets.
And you can get tickets by listening to K-Rock.
Well, I'm very tired.
You're very tired.
I'm exhausted already.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Is that right? So we're giving away tickets?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah. A few people are getting to come.
I'll get them all. I'll get all the tickets out of the store.
Very exclusive.
I'm going to sell them on my webpage.
If we had left the tickets out, Jackie would have had them.
Right. Jackie, you knew about this? Was Jackie helpful in the planning of this at all?
Oh, as usual. Would Burke be a good Jack?
Oh, really?
Hey, Howard likes Burke.
Is there any way to work Burke into this?
Oh, so I'm having my birthday show on Friday.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
We did that because you gave us such short notice that we needed some time to work on it.
Oh, we?
Of a delay.
Oh, good. Finally, I'll be honored.
But honored in a very, very nice way. It wouldn't have been this good if we had tried to do it sooner.
Really? Okay. So you're very excited about this.
Very. It's the return of the birthday show.
And
all its splendor.
Musical acts?
Oh, you just wait.
Who lined it up? Kingston?
I'm not talking.
If he did, then you're in trouble. He'll never show up. If Kingston lined up the music, it'll never show up.
Don't even worry, because this
I can get you Stone Temple Pilots. Yeah?
We got
Good
the
act.
Beatles to reunite.
Really?
Good act. And you know how long we've been working?
Mariah Carey?
You know how long we've been working on this, Howard?
You got Mariah Carey in a belly shirt?
No.
Oh.
But you know how long we've been working on this?
Who?
All of us? You know when we've been working on your party?
How long?
Since the day after you bitched in December, we got to report it.
You taste enough. I did you a favor. You didn't have to worry about it all year.
It is true.
Yeah. The less preparation, the better.
Yeah, but in December you cannot work on it because everybody leaves their offices. That's why we had to delay a little bit.
Kingston lined up the musical act?
You're not saying.
You know what? I told him one thing, that if he didn't come through, not to show up ever again.
Because you know you're going to wind up with Jackie and Fred on guitar.
So, if nothing happens, you won't have to worry about speaking.
Oh, boy. This Friday, big birthday show to honor me.
That's right.
And I don't know any of the guests or anything.
And stay tuned so you can win tickets.
Why don't you just invite women who want to date me?
Well, I had planned that. You know, one of my, we could never figure out with you what's going on.
Poontang.
Because
that's always going on.
I had themes that I wanted to present. First, I was going to have only happy couples.
No, that's not funny. Come on, don't eat my heart out. I had a very sad weekend.
And then I thought maybe I'll just have women who are eligible, but we don't know what's going on with you. I can never get a straight answer.
Howard Stern dial a date. Yeah. Oh, you think I'm taking already? No, I'm ready. I'm ready.
At one point, I'm not dating. I'm this. I'm that. I don't know.
I'm very confused.
I don't know.
Dating I'll do. Because you know what? Like I told Robin Gibbons.
Say that.
I would be friends with Robin Gibbons.
Yeah, you say that.
Why would you be friends with her?
Why? Because she's pretty and she's kind of fun. She's interesting. Why not?
Just to be pals.
You must have with some beautiful women.
Sure, I'll meet her friend.
Exactly. I mean, you admit that no guy wants to be friends with a woman.
No, I don't mean it like that. I'll use her to lure other chicks.
Exactly. She's a worm. She's like, she's a worm.
She's bait. No, I can't wait for the birthday show. Whatever theme, I don't care. I'm ready.
There's no particular theme. Just to honor.
Who could we get them of?
It's just really, exactly. The theme. First we had themes, and then we threw whoever we could get.
Yeah, now we're scrambling.
Wow. I wonder who's going to be there.
Well, you have to wait.
I wonder if,
I like the way you wonder. You're wondering if you better get.
Yeah.
I wonder if,
here's what I wonder. You got Letterman?
Yeah.
I had him booked, but he had to cancel. I had him, Howard. Did you really?
He was there until his heart gave out.
Lame excuse. Am I no calling him?
I don't know, Howard.
Tell anything. Get out of here.
I'm being silly, Robert. I'm going to tell him.
Get out of here. He's just going to
have a poker face.
You're going to go down this whole list of people that, that I couldn't get.
He is going
No, that's good.
to nudge
No, because there's a new list. Remember you said, wouldn't it be good if Robert gave it to my birthday show? Yeah, she came in today.
Right.
I couldn't even change my mind.
You couldn't. I want to be on the birthday show.
It's Howard's birthday show. I got to promote Forgive and Forget.
Right, I understand.
Yeah, it's all about me.
It's all about
So let's go on. No trying to get more
As
information.
long as Tom Chiasano's there with the birthday cake.
Oh, that he would never disappoint.
I want to sing happy birthday to Howard.
I am so happy to be having a birthday show.
Come here, Stu Gans.
I will tell you that
I, for one, think it would be a great idea.
We have taped some of the meetings we've had.
Every year I wait for those candles to set Tom on fire, and they never do. And I make the same wish. I say, hands me the cake. He says, blow out the candles and make a wish. And I go, please have a fan blow those candles out to Tom. And then I wait, and then I do it, and nothing happens. You're never on fire.
It's made of asbestos, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm flammable.
Absolutely. So you're happy about the birthday show?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
If you want my vote, I vote yes.
Howard, we like the show. I like it, and my sponsors like it.
We have these meetings.
Wait for me to schmooze the sponsors.
The sponsors have missed it.
We have these meetings which we've been videotaping, and it would seem very important because there's like 40 people in a room, and we're laying out blueprints and everything.
Yeah.
But, what I found out, which I didn't even know, is that Tom is the executive producer of the birthday show.
Oh. Is that why you're taking the title?
I nominated myself.
I am executive producer.
No, I mean, Einziger and I are, basically doing it together, but it starts to...
Einziger. Oh, Einziger's executive producer. Oh. And Tom, are you taking the executive producer role?
Yeah.
Is he really calling himself that?
Kiddingly, at the beginning of the meeting, he says, hey, I'm in essence the executive producer. Tom runs the meeting.
Look at you, your first jump at the show business. Yeah.
Let's what happens when
Here's Scott Einziger to report.
Actually, Tom is technically this time the executive producer.
Right.
I am the executive producer.
Oh, good. But that was clear.
And the only reason Einziger's the executive producer is because, Tom figured out a way to get him to pay for half of it.
Right. Yeah.
Well, not half.
No.
More than half.
No. I mean, it's a good cooperative venture on everybody's part.
All right, so we're all excited.
Very much.
When you see the videotape of these meetings, it'll make you feel very important.
Yeah, really?
I mean, there's a lot of people involved.
And there's a lot of important people showing up at the birthday show?
Yeah.
A lot of artists?
Oh, tons.
Who is that, Kingston?
He's been put on notice, don't you worry.
Really? Tom, is he really coming through?
I hope so. I'm confident he is.
And I put Tom on notice, too. Mr. Executive.
Wait a minute, don't get started.
Wow.
No.
Mr. Executive.
Yes, Rob.
You don't want to go there.
Right. What do you
was out of the meeting?
What?
Tom screams and yells at me, and then he hands out lollipops for lunch.
No, wait a second. Tom, Ralph has his own sub-meeting during the meeting.
No, I wasn't talking.
You know what?
Why would you have Ralph in the meeting? Why do you need Ralph there?
Ralph's a help actor.
Really? In what way?
No, I mean, I trust Ralph's taste and look and stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait a second.
How did you look at him?
Wait. Oh, shut up, man.
There were a couple of times where Ralph was talking throughout the meeting, and then the one time Tom yelled at him, he actually wasn't talking, but usually he holds his own sub-meeting,
Yeah, right.
And it makes it real
The
hard.
Ralph show. Yeah. You can't get anything done.
No, you're wrong, Gary. But anyway.
All right. So, okay.
Hey, I just want to know why this was such a big secret, and I had to, lie to you on several occasions. And now it's announced.
Because we wanted to let his birthday pass. We told you it's the way Robin and I decided to produce the show. You need to know more?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Why do I have to sit there and lie to him?
I'm on your side this time, Robin.
Look, stupid, you lied to me. I called you up in confidence and said, hey, is there going to be a birthday show that idiot Gary gets straight this year?
I know. I thought it was going to be a big surprise.
Well, it's not. So some listeners will be at the birthday show. I think that's a good idea. I like that.
It worked last time?
It did? You did that last time? I didn't know that. Oh, you're some executive producer.
Oh, boy, I'm excited.
All right. Let's continue with the news. We got to finish up the show. I have to.
His birthday was the news.
That is the big
That is big news. What's the cover charge for the listeners? Are you announcing where it's going to be?
No.
You are not. You're keeping that a secret.
Absolutely.
special notification.
All right, Tom. You know why we're not announcing where it is?
Tom
forgot. Where is it?
No, because we don't want.
We
don't want them.
Why?
The people showing.
Why not? That would be fun. We could let some people in at the door.
We can't let everybody in because of riot.
What? Well, people have fun.
Because we need to keep.
That's right.
Separate.
Control.
Right. What you need is a big empty space. You know, I know of it.
Let me guess.
No, I'm just kidding. All right, thanks, Tom. I'm very sorry. Where's a place that's empty enough to fit a lot of people?
But you don't put the stage in.
Amazon.com could go in there.
Right. Okay, thanks. Hey, what about my good friend Jackie? Way too many Heineken Marley. How about that?
Oh, what is he up to?
How many filthy Oleo CDs does he have? Let's give you a quiz. I'm going to play Turkish Movie
How many
there.
filthy Oleo CDs does he have?
Yeah.
Could it be 8?
It's funny you say this because I announce it every day and I can see you don't pay attention.
I don't listen.
Nobody does. Everybody hates Jackie's plug. There's 4 filthy Oleo CDs. Now, do you know where they're available? They're available at Coconuts. And do you know his phone number?
Come on. 516.
No. 1-800-323. Fill in the blank. 1-800-323. No. King. Friday and Saturday, January 28th and 29th, Jackie at the Riviera Hotel.
Queen, you should know King.
On the Strip in Las Vegas.
I try not to relate to you at all.
For Filthy 3D Jokeman and MP3 audio, visit Jokeland.com. See how little you know about Jackie? We read that every day. It doesn't sink in.
I like it.
Robin Givens will be... I had that guy know about the stain in my underwear. What's up with that? Is anything private around here? I tell 6 or 7 people about that, and everybody's talking about it. I don't like it. I don't like you. Hey, everybody, good morning. It's Tuesday. What's up with that? Just had a big Martin Luther King weekend. How did you celebrate Martin Luther King Day? Jackie had a barbecue. Yeah, with ribs and watermelon. Oh. Yeah. Did you believe this guy?
But it was delicious.
It does sound racist to me.
Why not a lynching? He had a good line above.
Yeah, why don't you throw in the lynching list? He lynched the chicken before he ate it.
Exactly.
Yeah, Martin Luther Chicken.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the program. We're very excited today. It's a big show today, actually. It's the day after Martin Luther King Day. You and Jackie had a barbecue for Martin Luther King? Yeah. With lynched chicken? She had lynched chicken.
Yeah.
Now, where's the recipe? And Colt 45.
Oh, good for Jackie. But he keeps celebrating.
Well,
anybody's doing anything much.
it sounded very racist to me. I don't like it.
He did the best he could. That's fun. Put his heart into it.
I never get that. He had a cake with a swastika. I had a cake with a swastika.
Flag at full staff.
You should have seen it. You see my cake, Robin.
The house was really decorated. Broken like a lamb.
I told Pancho all day.
They set up slave quarters.
Yeah, slave quarters.
I gave full rights to the Jenny. I told them both the Amistad.
Yeah. I hired black people to put them in chains. Oh, man. So you going to Doug's wedding?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, I guess I'm going to go, too. How much money are you going to give a guy like that?
I don't know. How much do you think?
I don't know. You know, I hate being invited to weddings. I wasn't going to go to Doug's wedding, but something tells me I should go.
You're around. And
I'm around.
He'd appreciate it.
I like Doug.
Yeah.
It's not that hard for you. It's not like you're coming in from Long Island and battling traffic and stuff.
Right.
Do you know how much is a good
appropriate?
Gift? Well, just for, like if you just didn't know somebody and just went to a wedding, how much do you give them these days?
$50.
John, you're going to Doug's wedding?
Yeah.
You were invited? Who wasn't invited? I know Fred's not going, but he was invited.
Jackie, you going?
I have a gig, Howard. If you want to date, Sirianni's going.
Yeah, Jackie's wife's going.
Ooh. But, is that right? She's going to go solo?
Let's go ask if you wanted to date.
Oh.
But you know that's only...
I originally told her that Hank probably needs a date.
That's going to lead to trouble.
I know.
Because your wife wants to bang me.
I'm sure that makes Jackie happy. She's not going to see Jackie in Atlantic City.
Yeah.
Let's go to the wedding. Can I say something funny about Hank?
I'm not going to bang your wife if that's what you want to know.
Well, you can tell him and then go ahead.
Right, exactly.
No, I just thought the two of you could chip into the kids.
Give Doug a nightlight like he gave my kid when he was born.
She called up and said, what do we give him? What do you give him? Who knows?
When my kids were born, Jackie gave me a blue nightlight. Of course, we had girls.
My wife
a nightlight.
Nightlight.
Is that $2.99?
Yeah, a nightlight. I was like,
it
wow.
It wasn't even like some special nightlight.
No, it was like a plastic. It was a plastic nightlight.
And a sweater that you swear on your life.
It was used.
No, still had the price tag on it of $14.99.
Yeah, it did.
Did he wrap it?
I brought it in.
You're not helping your case for your date.
Probably wasn't even flame retardant.
No, no. The kids would have burned up. Well, what are you going to give Doug?
I'm giving him $500.
Wow.
But see, they're good friends. Yeah, but he's a good friend.
$500.
Yeah, it's a lot. He's a good friend of mine, though.
That's a lot of money for you.
For me and my wife, who are going. That's already 2 plates.
You know, it makes people not want to go to a wedding.
It costs a lot of money to go to these weddings. More than, on a usual night out, I don't spend that kind of money.
$500.
See, I thought $200 was what the average was to give. And if you're alone, though. But somebody told me like $250 is about.
And then if you're Howard Stern, they expect like $10,000 in an envelope.
Quadruple that.
Yeah, right.
But so you're coming alone, so $500 would be appropriate.
Right.
That's not what it's about with Howard. Doesn't matter who he goes.
Doesn't matter.
If he brought everybody,
you're only eating one plate. Howard's not looked at as per plate.
I barely know Doug.
Yeah.
But I got to give him $1,000 or something.
Like, Jackie, what do you give?
$1,000. I mean, what is that? I don't even like the guy that much.
Gary said
what
that's
are
what
you saying? You went to his bachelor party.
No, I
you
like
go to
that.
anybody's bachelor party.
I know. I'd go to I don't care if I know the guy who's having a bachelor party. Bachelor parties are fun. You sit there and you drink and you watch a lot of naked women running around. What are you going to give? If he's giving $500, what are you going to give?
I was thinking like $350.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm really friends. I mean, Doug.
What do you mean you're really friends?
Doug comes out with me on all the interviews.
Oh, yeah?
We eat together. We hang out. He comes to my house.
So he should understand you're broke,
right?
Yeah, hasn't he seen how you live?
Yeah, I mean, really.
He should chalk you up as one of those relatives that you just, he's going to give 25.
I said to Sirianni, Doug must need money or else he wouldn't be managing a dwarf.
Right.
So let me tell you what's up with Hank.
Right.
So I saw Hank at Detroit this weekend at this silly concert we went to. So Hank's just drunk as you ever could imagine.
Hank the Angry Dwarf.
Yeah, and so Hank starts going to me, listen, Doug's wedding. I don't want to bother the guy because it's a big week for him. So where do I have to be? Because, I'm handing out the yarmulkes.
Oh,
and I was like, what? You don't even know where? I go, I don't know. Call Ganji.
Right.
Where do I have to be?
So now he's got no one to put him anywhere.
Yeah, because
he's usually brought around.
But he's nice enough to know not to bother Doug on his big week. No, Doug's putting him up in a hotel.
But
so funny.
I understand that even last week, Doug's been so busy, they sent High Pitch Eric to watch Hank during this last expedition.
Yeah, this one that we were at in Detroit.
And Eric got totally drunk, wasn't watching Hank at all.
I know. I mean, why would you put High Pitch Eric in charge of Hank the Dwarf?
Hank was the drunkest I've seen him in a long time. And you know how I gauge his drunkenness?
Right. How he wobbles?
No, his gums. Oh. His gums get like really, really raw and sensitive, and his gums were like ready to explode.
Swollen.
They were swollen beyond belief.
Wow.
As soon as I woke up, I looked at his gums. I was like, Hank, it's loaded.
He's in those.
I think Hank got a little crazy with one of the people from the station there too.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, because I know that he's in trouble. Like someone called and
what did he do?
I think he was grabbing things he shouldn't be grabbing.
Right.
So
you mean personal things?
Things that are on the body.
Right. Hey, you know what kills me though? I mean, what's with Doug? I mean, like
I know we'll think it's funny to have Hank the Dwarf there, but like when you have your old aunt or your uncle, or you have the rabbi there.
And isn't it sacrilege?
I mean,
I got to tell you, though, like I sat and talked to Hank, and he's really not that stupid. No, he's not dumb.
No, he's not a dumb guy at all.
He's a bright guy. Yeah, so what I'm saying is...
He's just angry that he's a drunk, he's a dwarf, and he's drunk from it.
But he would be hurt if Doug didn't invite him.
Right, of course.
But do you think he knows enough not to grab women inappropriately at, say, Doug's wedding? No, not as soon as he hits his 18th drink.
No.
Wouldn't it be great if he grabbed, like, Doug's mom's ass?
Yeah, that would be great.
Wound up under her dress.
But why would you want that pressure at your wedding?
Hey, bitch, hold still. I'm going to talk to
And like, you mean Doug's so proud of the fact that he manages Hank and he wants all his relatives to meet Hank?
No, it's weirder than that. Doug's got this odd relationship going with Hank where he really cares about him. Yeah. And Doug has spent money to put him in hospitals and stuff.
Right.
To help him out. Like, Doug likes him.
Yeah. Well, that'll come back to bite him in the ass, too.
Yeah, no, Hank will ruin it.
Right. Oh, good luck.
But aren't you excited that he's there? Like, if he wasn't coming.
Oh, I'm thrilled because I'm not.
Who's going to be watching the wedding?
I'm not looking to go to a wedding. I'm looking to watch Hank. I'll watch Hank the whole time.
That's red kryptonite.
Yeah. Red kryptonite. That'll make these kablooey.
Something's going to go wild.
That's the X Factor.
Although I thought Hank was pretty reeled in at the bachelor party.
Very much so. Something weird was going on.
That's where he could have grabbed girls.
Maybe he got it confused. And he doesn't, get wild at the bachelor party, gets wild at the wedding.
We got to tell Hank it's okay to be wild here.
Yeah, I think Doug really sits him down.
Put him up
Hold on. You know how drunk he was over the weekend? This was a concert in Detroit, and Mickey Thomas and Starship was playing.
Yeah.
And Hank standing on the side of the stage and yelling at the top of his lungs in between every song, "Two white rabbits." I mean, wait a second. That's a song 20 years before the guy was in the band, sung by a woman.
Yeah.
White rabbits.
Funny.
White rabbit.
And you know what? Like, he's within earshot of the guy.
Right. Because he's Hank.
You say it was subdued at the bachelor party, but isn't he a different guy when Beetlejuice is there?
Yeah.
That's true.
It changes him.
I think we got to have both those guys at Doug's wedding.
I don't know what's going on between the two of them.
Yeah. I'm just going to go and see what transpires. Who else is going?
I think Robin's
going. Right? Yeah, we determined that.
And then, Einziger, Redzinski, that whole gang will be there.
Who got left out?
I don't know. I would have to guess.
I heard KC got left out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, well, they had to cut it somewhere. Somewhere in Gary's office, the cutoff.
Yeah. Isn't it great when there's a cutoff and you're the cutoff?
Like, I wonder, if Kathy got invited, or there's this new camera guy in there who's really not that new.
Yeah, I don't think he got invited.
Dan, the camera guy.
Yeah, but would anybody really be that upset about not having to go to a wedding? I mean, I wouldn't. I'd be glad.
Yeah, I would not be insulted. Like, the Pace did me the biggest favor. Got married in Boston. I just sent the check.
Right.
Yeah,
yeah. He didn't even invite me. He knew better. That I really respect.
Yeah, I don't even remember that.
Yeah. I might just leave my check blank and see if I have a good time and then fill it in as I go along.
There you go.
Yeah.
I've done that. If you throw a great wedding, you get more.
So you give him 500. What do you give him? 350?
I guess so. Yeah,
that makes sense.
350 okay?
Yeah, because you can go off the scale.
I like that.
I mean, I have friends that are good friends of mine that got married. I haven't given that much money.
You're supposed to give like $200, but
I think it's a little bit.
That's a little cheap.
No. You're supposed to give the same amount as what it would cost to buy a toaster, but everything's gotten blown out of proportion.
Like, I know what Doug's paying for plate.
People's houses.
By the way, toasters have gone down in price.
I know what Doug's paying for plate.
Yeah.
And I think $350 barely covers me and my wife.
Oh, really?
Oh, how much is he paying for plate?
But you know what?
It's a lot of money. I'm not going to.
That's his stupidity.
Right.
That's his choice. He wants to throw that kind of wedding.
Nobody can make up for what these weddings cost.
Wait, if Doug was getting married at the Knights of Columbus,
he was smart. You paid $50 a plate, he'd make some money.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
They're going to break even.
Like a political fundraiser.
I lost $10,000 on my wedding.
Did you? Yeah, but you're supposed to.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, these are losing propositions.
I made a tiny profit.
Yeah, I mean, I throw a party for my daughter's bat mitzvah, man. I didn't make any money. You don't sit there and plan to make money. So how am I going to make up the cost of his wedding?
Right. Like,
what's a Robin Radzinski giving him?
I would say $250.
Let's ask Robin. Is she here?
Robin Radzinski.
She's working a night job to pay for the wedding.
She looked good at the MTV Awards.
Yeah, it's a nice outfit for her.
Because, Robin, did you have to go buy a new dress?
No, I haven't yet.
Oh, yeah,
I'm going to.
Because that's already going to cost me $300.
Oh, yeah, when are you going to buy the dress? It's already Thursday.
I don't know, maybe Saturday.
Oh.
$250?
What are you giving?
I wasn't going to give $250.
Oh, what were you going to give, 100?
Like 100. More than 100.
Were you going alone?
Yeah, I'm going by myself.
Yeah, like 175.
I'll be your date.
150. Maybe I'll wear my split.
Yeah, 150?
Somewhere around around there.
That's it.
I mean, geez.
You know what? Robin doesn't make as much as we think.
Well, I don't think she makes a lot at all.
She doesn't.
Yeah,
Call
I
off
know.
the wedding.
But yeah, I mean, it's a fortune in these weddings. I know Ganji won't come in here and say it, but I know that between the bachelor party and the engagement party, he had to take out a loan. Yeah, exactly. He's working his second job.
He's not at the wedding. He's not at the
Ganji's
wedding.
daddy will pay for it.
Ganji's not at the wedding party, is he?
No, he's not in the wedding party.
That's a whole other fortune. You know, rent
Right,
a tuxedo.
renting taxes or buying
And who
dresses.
cares?
People want to do this stuff, apparently.
So you're somewhere between 100 and 125.
A little more than that.
Right.
Probably somewhere between 100 and 200. Yeah, somewhere exactly.
I think you're getting pressured into more than you wanted to.
No, I plan to give him 150. I know he's listening to this, and I hope that's enough.
He's
but
counting it.
Well, listen, if you don't
well,
have
if
it, you
it's
don't
not
have
enough, disinvite you.
Yeah, it's enough. I'm saying it's enough.
It is.
You know what I'm going to do? Here, I'm going to make it easy on everybody. Everybody $100. All right? That way we all look bad together.
All go down together.
That would be so funny. We ought to do it.
I might bounce a check.
En masse. Everybody 100.
That's it, 100. 100 apiece. Boy, Doug would jump out a window.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
And Doug's not poor either.
No. He's got family money.
He's got his separate managerial business.
Yeah.
How much can
And
he
he's
make?
got to be rich. His last name's Goodstein.
Well, how much can you make
He does very
managing?
well in the stock market.
Does he?
Yeah.
But how much can you make managing a Hank? Really?
I don't
I
know.
don't know. Because Hank gets
takes
it all
like
back when you
80%.
have to put him in the hospital.
It's 80%.
Yes, that's a smart guy. He makes plenty of it, Hank.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, you'd be
Because I
surprised.
know what Hank gets, and I know how much he works, and how much could Doug take of it? 10%?
Yeah, I'm thinking of managing High Pitch Eric.
Well, I don't think they have like a contractual agreement.
You think Hank is counting?
Yeah, Hank doesn't know.
Between High Pitch Eric's income from porno movies and his appearances, I could probably be very wealthy.
I swear, I think Doug takes Hank's money and puts it away for him. I mean, he watches over him like a
He
child.
does. He actually puts a little aside to put Hank in good hotels.
He's
Right.
like a
To
good
get him
parent.
food.
He's not spending all his kids'
Good for
money.
Doug. Doug's a good
And then
man.
I think he sends the rest to Hank's mom.
Really?
Hank never physically gets the money.
Good. That's a good
He goes to
idea.
Hank's mom, and then she doles it out.
Right.
How great is that? Is this Hank 30?
Little kid.
Yeah, well, Hank's a lot of control.
It was so funny because Hank was wearing, I swear I'm not making this up, Hank was wearing jeans the other day, and John pointed out to me that they really were Levi's shorts.
Right.
But on him, they were jeans.
Yeah.
So weird.
Roll up the bottom.
All right. So, okay, we got it figured out.
Okay.
John's up at 500. You're 350.
How much is that given?
Jackie, what do you? That's the key.
Yeah.
Jack, what are you giving?
I don't know, 300, 400, I don't know.
Yeah, I might do 300.
He'll say that, but he'll give him 5, because every time you go to a restaurant with Jackie, when we split the tab, he'll always give like $10, $15 more than me as a tip.
Right.
He's always like going to give more, so.
Oh, he's doing you a favor.
I to see what you're giving and then give more.
No, it makes me look cheap.
Right.
But no, because me and Jackie split the check, then I'll give $10 tip, let's say, then Jackie will go
I
and
remember
give
that one
20,
time.
25,
Yeah.
so then I look like the cheap guy.
Here's a perfect example of what it's like to be on the show, right?
Yeah.
The other day, we had ordered some furniture for the kids' rooms a couple weeks ago. The day I was out sick, the guys came. I opened up the door. The guy goes, "Oh, smoke, fa fooey. What's up?" So I was like, "Hey, man, how you doing?" So I needed a dresser moved from one room to another. I'm talking about like 10 feet,
Yeah.
but I couldn't do it alone. So I asked him if he would help me, and he said, "You can take care of me, right?" So now the tip is just doubled.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Because you're fa-fa-fo here.
Yeah, what am I going to do? I can't give the guy a bad tip.
So what do you give him? What do you give a guy who moves a dresser drawer 10 feet?
After
Well,
doing
they carried in
Yeah.
3 pieces of furniture. One of them was a night table that you could put on your pinky.
Right.
And it was 2 guys, so I gave them $20 between 2, and they were there under 10 minutes.
Right. All right.
How much is Fred giving? I mean, I know he's not going,
He's
but
not going,
yeah.
but he's giving.
Between 3 and 4.
Really?
Going, so he's not even eating the
Good
food.
guess.
So that's good.
Yeah.
Fred, you can still change your mind, you know. Because Fred doesn't have anywhere to be. He's just not going.
Why are you not going, man?
I just don't dig weddings. I don't think that whole thing.
What about doing it for Doug? Who cares what you did?
That's why I went to the bachelor party.
Right. Yeah, you were barely there.
But I was there.
So why are you giving so much, Fred?
Jill.
That's the gift.
Jill. Yeah, because he won't go to the wedding.
Okay. You read me so well.
I didn't know you had nothing to do.
Diane, yeah, and it has nothing to do.
I thought you had a gig.
So bad.
No, you just
I
said
do
you...
have a gig the night before.
Yeah, and the wedding's at what?
7.
8 o'clock in the morning.
Nick always got a gig in April.
You have nothing to do. Why don't you come hang out?
I just don't like wedding stuff.
But it's going to be all us. Just going to drink
Yeah, we're going to hang out with each other.
He doesn't like
See,
people.
he doesn't like us.
That's one thing.
That's the point. He doesn't like us.
Let's start a card game in the corner of the
I
wedding.
guess weddings were...
That'd be different if it's good.
His wedding didn't turn out so well, and it makes him...
I'm a bitter man.
You know what he didn't like about his wedding? He ended up married.
Yeah, at the end of it, something bad happened.
Something bad happens at the end.
It doesn't go away.
Yeah, nobody leaves.
I love Goodstein's thing. It's like he's going, oh, I'll still be able to go to Scores. I'll still be able to do this.
That's crazy. You got it lined up?
Yeah.
All right, you got to hear this. This is going to love.
Take the VCR remote. Just let it roll.
All right.
Didn't they hear this already?
No, we're really hammered. We're way drunk, and Jacob Dylan is just in trouble with us. Okay, let me see if I got this right. Okay, hold on. I got to bring this up. There's a whole thing I got to go through here.
I'm on the air.
Let me say something.
All right.
We're back on the air. We're backstage at the Video Music Awards. The concept was to drink until we got really drunk, and we are drunk.
We have maxed out on that.
Mission accomplished.
Hopefully Jacob has a sense of humor.
He don't look like it.
All right. Doesn't look like he does. But
He does. I know he does.
You grew up in a house with Bob Dylan. You wouldn't have a sense of humor either.
Yeah.
Let me say something. Hold it. Stop, everyone. We're going to get to some song parody.
All right.
We're backstage at the Video Music Awards. Robin is hammered. You have to calm down.
I am as sober as anyone.
Show Jacob your cans, Robin.
Get out.
Jacob Dylan, you are a rock star.
Hey.
I'm going to interview you. I remember my head was so heavy at this point that I couldn't keep it up. Like I had to keep resting my head on the microphone while I'm talking.
You to interview him. You're doing a lot of preamble.
Because I had nothing to ask him.
You said where we are twice.
I was blank. Right here. Then I'm going to talk to Paul Turner about how many drinks everyone's had. Then I'm going to do song parody.
Okay. Now, at that point, Fred just knocked over the car.
Fred is going to play the song parody, but Fred is very drunk. How many drinks?
Through a wall.
How many drinks have you had?
Paul Turner has the...
How many drinks does Fred have?
Fred doesn't know.
Fred right now has had, according to my code board, 13.
13 drinks.
13. Right.
What did you
I
have?
still only see one of you.
He's so hammered. Okay. I'm going to conduct an interview. Allow me to do it. John, do you want to say something before I start the interview?
Can I stay here for this?
You can stay here.
Oh, come on,
You look
Rob.
fine.
He hates me.
All right. Don't sit so close to Jacob.
Yeah, get away from him.
It's all right.
Jacob, I apologize for anything that goes on. No.
He is a little close.
Yeah. This is amazing. If you could see the visual, John his big belly is sticking out of his pajamas. He's on top of Jacob Dylan, and Jacob Dylan's serious. I don't want him this close to me.
Yeah, I would have.
Right.
John's almost on top of it.
I know.
And then John's about to insult him for that.
Right. Move back. Move away. Move away. Seriously, move back.
I am. I'm moving back.
You're crowding him.
Have you got a
Jacob.
car?
Talk about a prima donna.
All right. Jacob's a prima donna because he's one of the drunk who's spilling beer on him.
Maybe this is funny.
Oh, it's so funny. Johnny, he's upset by your belly.
Telling me to move away.
John, we're not comfortable with you here.
Man,
Jacob
Fred's
Dylan.
not ready to stop making music.
You have been away from the limelight for a while.
A long time.
Have you been working on a new album?
Yeah, we have.
All right.
I said to Howard the other day, what the hell are the wallflowers doing?
You are a good-looking guy. Did you not get married recently?
Did you?
No, not recently.
Are you
You
married?
are married.
Is it killing you to be
I'm
married?
broken hearted.
You are a great-looking guy.
Who did you marry?
Who are you married to? Say it again. What are you drinking? Are you married to a girl?
Take another beer.
Yes.
Oh, clear that up.
Absolutely, Howard, and I'm not a...
You're off the market. No,
I
you've
am
got to
so
be.
upset.
You are a heartthrob to millions of women.
That's it.
Wow.
Did you present something at the Video Music Awards?
Only an award.
You did. Who did you present with? Which little slut did they?
Howard.
Who are you on stage?
Who are you on stage?
Bastard.
With a very nice girl, Kate Hudson.
Oh, Kate's beautiful.
Yeah.
We just had her on the show.
You like her.
Did you feel any friendship toward Kate Hudson because she is the son of Goldie Hawn and you are the son of Bob Dylan? Did you feel anything in common with her?
What do you sound like your father?
When did he get married?
All right, let's back up. When did you get married? This is the worst interview you've ever done. I know. Hey, seriously,
I can't really figure out where this is going.
if you were drunk, you would understand.
Yeah.
No, really, what's going on? Are you married
I
or
get
not?
drunk and I'll watch it.
Let's get a new beer. Get the new freaking beer. He wants the beer. Here you go. You have mine.
Bring him a beer.
There you go.
He's a big head.
And let me have my buyback.
I think I'm long. I don't think I'm going to. One beer's not
All
going
right,
to help.
let me interview you seriously. Do you feel a lot of pressure having to come out with another
You had
album?
a great hit out.
You had a great hit album. Do you feel a lot of pressure coming out with your second album?
And I'm so proud of myself at this point because I'm able to get out a question. You know what I mean?
The third time you got that question.
Yeah, I'm like, do you have a lot of pressure? Do you have a lot of
No,
pressure?
let me interview you.
I'm sitting there going, man.
You know how I know you drunk, Howard? Because you start every sentence with, all right.
Well, no, it's just that there was a lot of noise in the room and my head was spinning.
There really isn't.
No, there isn't, but I think there is. There's really nothing going on.
I wonder what's going on.
Your third album, or whatever it is. Yeah, really, who cares?
Holy Christ. No, just a lot of excitement. That's
all right.
What have you been doing?
Yeah, what have you been doing with your
This interview is enough to make somebody quit music.
Did you go off to Africa like David Lee Roth and climb in the mountain?
Or go to the Amazon?
What are you doing now that you have some time off and you have a lot of money?
I don't. We're back to work now. Here we are.
All right. You got a new album now? All right. Did you do the MTV Awards?
We just did.
All right. Who did he marry? Who did you marry?
I loved you, Kate Hudson.
Are you sorry you married Kate Hudson? All right. Are you sorry you got married so young?
You guys are hearing things.
Are you sorry you got married so young? It's got to be
not.
You're not.
Were you married the last time we talked to you?
Yes.
Yes, I was.
Jesus Christ. Is this the worst interview you ever did?
It's definitely up there. We want to be number one. One of the worst and most peculiar.
Yeah, it is peculiar.
I did not know he was married.
I really want to do a good interview.
You can tell. You can turn around at any time.
All right.
Hey,
why
don't you let him interview you? Go ahead, Jacob. Ask him some questions.
Ask me a question. Poor me.
It sounds like you've been drinking.
Yeah, I've had like 8 drinks. 8 drinks.
8. Since 7 a.m.?
Right. Take your hands off Jacob,
That's
John.
slow.
Yeah.
No, it's in 7 p.m.
See, Howard, his interview is worse than
What
yours.
did Bob Dylan, your father, say to you after your hit album? What did he say? Was he proud of you?
He was definitely thrilled that I made it to the Howard.
Did you really
Stern
talk to Bob Dylan?
Do you ever get to talk to Bob Dylan? He was not a good father.
I definitely do a lot.
Is he a good father, Bob Dylan? To be honest. No, be serious. He was not a good father. I'm arguing with him. Yeah, right, I wasn't a good father. Oh, my God. This is unbelievable.
This is the part where Jackie just starts to, you can hear him already going, he's doing Dylan in the background.
No, it's unbelievable what's going on. And John is spilling beer all over Jacob Dylan.
There's a part of the very end of the interview, Howard, you can't even watch anything except because John's leaning right in on him and the beer is spilling, but not quite on him.
Right.
It's riveting.
Yeah.
Mitzvah at the Wailing Wall?
No, that was the other brother. Stop it.
Merry Christmas.
Where was your bar mitzvah?
My God. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Everybody calm down. Is Bob Dylan a good father?
Wait a minute.
Do you like being his
had
son?
a bar mitzvah.
Yes, of course he did. He's a Jewish guy. Of course he has a bar mitzvah.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, of course he's Jewish. He's Bob Dylan's son.
Yeah, but his mother's Catholic.
That's true. Your mother's Catholic, so you're not Jewish.
Got a lot of. You have no idea what you're talking about. How could you possibly know?
John, what do you know?
How would you know the difference?
John is not like his belly is hanging over his pajamas, and he's telling Bob Dylan's son that his mother isn't Jewish.
He's badgering him.
He's badgering him. John, what are you saying?
Oh, is your mother Jewish? Very simple question.
If you like, I'm Jewish.
He's Jewish.
Oh, he's totally.
Of course he's Jewish. Stop it. You don't even know anything.
My husband sucks.
Come on, Jackie, shut up. You're horrible. Hey, by the way. Jacob. So what you're saying is your mother's Jewish. Now he's getting real annoyed.
What a nightmare.
Jacob wants to get out. I can see now he wants to get out.
Again, he came looking for us. He says in a minute that this is the first televised interview he's done since the first album.
And it's a horrible interview.
He still hasn't done that interview.
She's got another minute or two left, Howard.
He still hasn't been interviewed, you're right.
Yeah. He hasn't been.
He hasn't done. He's been on television, but he hasn't done an interview.
So far, you found out he did the VMA award.
And so far, we found out that he is really Jewish. Yeah.
We really uncovered something.
No, I'm not. I'm only talking about myself. I'm Jewish.
Right, you're Jewish. And you had a bar mitzvah, but you didn't have it in Israel. John's laughing. You're Jewish.
Did not.
Okay. That was your other brother.
You got a lot of. I have a brother who was.
What is it, Benji? What is it? Ben, can Benji microphone? We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Somebody come up with a question.
All right, Jacob, listen to me.
So now,
Give him a question.
a new album.
Go ahead.
I have one question for Jacob.
Just one question, dude. Sure. I was always wondering, like.
Man, it's a nice question.
No, it's really a serious question.
You better be serious.
It is.
I'm going to throw you out of here if it's not. I'm going to throw you right out of play to this window.
Punished.
Go ahead. Get out. Get out. douchebag.
You have to understand it's always
curious, man.
Jacob.
Yeah, I don't mind any of that. It's just that when it's highly unoriginal, it's just
He's a douchebag. That'd be fun, please. Jacob.
If it's funny, it's funny.
We have to live with him. You don't understand.
Jacob, you don't understand.
We had a lot of nerve.
I'm trapped in a mental asylum. Jacob, what are you going to do? You're going to promote the next album.
Yeah.
I'm going to play a couple of tracks from the album.
Sure,
I promise you.
Yeah,
once I sober up. Yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah, we're all not believing that one.
I can't go on with it. It's a train wreck.
That's why I was trying to listen to the show on Friday. I turned it off.
It's a train wreck.
The only part that happens now, which is really more visual, is, John's leaning into him with his beer. It's almost falling on him. And then at one point, just when the interview's over, Jacob goes to get up, and John spills it all over his back. And I come in, and I'm just like wiping it off his back and apologizing.
Oh, my God. I got to see that. Is that coming up now?
Yeah, it's like within a minute.
No, really? Have you enjoyed the time off? You just decided it was too much.
He already said he didn't have time off.
We're stuck on the time.
Right. How much time off? Because that's what our problem is. We want time off.
Took the time off.
And what did you do?
I haven't taken that much time off.
You keep saying it. I haven't taken any time off.
People are stupid.
On time, and then we took maybe 6 months break, and we started writing and spent some time in the studio.
Isn't it a lot of pressure to write a new hit album or something? Seriously, man, I would die from the pressure. You don't care.
I don't know how we did it last time.
And what, are you on tour now or something?
No, this is the first televised interview I've done.
Really?
Oh my God!
What a mistake!
I wonder.
Right.
We are so sorry.
Yeah, last time I spent time with you guys was a lot different.
Yeah, we were better.
We're all drunk, but we are big fans.
We are big fans.
Well, that's
as he's spilling the beer on him.
Why I'm here.
And whatever I've said, I apologize for.
No problem. You know what? I go where the love is. You guys are really nice.
We do love you, man. I love your music.
We really do.
Jacob Dylan, everybody. I'm sorry if we're not coherent.
You're a mess.
Yeah, and don't listen to John. He's an idiot.
Robin's fine.
No, look, I just sing so many songs up your ass.
Yeah, the beer.
Oh, no.
John's holding a beer and it's teetering and it's about to pour on him.
You
look retarded. Yeah, you look
John,
retarded.
out of here.
Hey, Jacob, you know why he looks retarded?
He is retarded. Jacob, thank you. And I promise you, when we're sober, I would like you to come in, maybe do a number.
I'll come back anytime.
All right, thanks, Jacob. Jacob Dylan, everybody. Great, strong guy. Better than his father, quite frankly.
Oh.
I always thought so. I do. I think you're better than your father. Jacob's getting up and the beer is about to pour all over him. That's it.
Let's leave on that. I'll not comment on that, but thank you.
You are. I like your voice better. You're a serious musician.
Thank you.
He was always sitting around. All right, anyway, Jacob Dylan. Gary, help Jacob out.
His whole beer just empty.
Oh, no.
No, go ahead.
Down his back.
Go ahead. Now I'm going to get up and just start wiping it off his back.
Did you see it?
Oh,
yeah. There's beer all over his back. It's shining.
It's awful. It was a train wreck, that show.
You were funny because you said you're a great song guy.
You're a great song guy.
Better than your father.
Lucy, you're on the air.
Hi, Howard. This is the second time I listened to the interview. Who the heck is he married to?
Yeah, we never found out. If I had been sober, we would have found out.
I have listened to every show since you came to New York. I was in shock Friday.
Yeah, I was
in shock. It was a great show.
All right, I'm glad everyone enjoyed it. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So my mom calls me yesterday.
Yeah.
And, my mom's like a martyr. She always sounds like she's on the verge of tears. So she says to me, tell me something. Are you drinking as much as you say you are on the air?
You better straighten up.
I said, no, Ma, come on, that's just for the air. I'm not drinking. She goes, because it's like a teenager. They're like a teenager.
Huh?
Like I'm misbehaving.
Oh.
So I said, no, I don't drink. Don't worry about it. I mean, I really don't drink. I mean, I'd have a glass of wine or something. But, and not even during the week, really.
Really?
Really.
What does that mean?
I mean, occasionally.
Only during the week.
Maybe in the evening. Yeah, to relax, because I can't unwind on my own.
Become your dad. You just have a Rob Roy.
Yeah. What's wrong with one cocktail?
Not like it's necessary.
All right. That's funny. Hey, Paul, you're on the air. Go ahead. Paul, you there?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Howard, I mean, I heard the whole show, and I thought it was a great show and everything. And I was amazed about how many good drinks you guys had.
It was
awesome. But when I heard Fred's tally, I mean, how was he even able to walk?
I don't know. He had beer and scotch.
Yeah. I know, like 8 scotches or something, and then beer.
And a beer chaser.
What was his blood alcohol level?
I think it was like 0.11 or something like that. It was actually lower than Howard's.
Can you believe that?
Everybody was lower than Howard.
I mean, mine was off the scale. I want to recount.
Well, I heard yours, and I voted. I mean, you said you were like legally dead or something.
Yeah.
It sounded like a mistake, didn't it?
It had to be a mistake because people die at about 0.4.
Right.
Yeah, what was I at?
7.
0.7.
7.0. Everybody was blown into the machine some residual fumes.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, the only reason we had a breathalyzer there is because Tom wanted the breathalyzer there so that the audience would know we drink responsibly.
Right.
I think the breathalyzer is supposed to teach you a lesson.
How irresponsible you are when you're trying to be responsible.
Was Fred walking straight, or what was going on?
You seem pretty good.
Really?
I was walking fine. When I'm on scotch, I'm fine. Yep.
He walked home?
I'm walking in my pajamas. So I wasn't totally fine.
There were a lot of people walking around in pajamas.
I heard Jackie was bad-mouthing you in a restaurant yesterday.
Really?
Yeah. What restaurant did you go to yesterday, Jackie?
Fuji.
Yeah.
So it's true.
Yeah. Dave.
Yeah.
You were at Fuji?
Howard.
Yeah.
You gotta get rid of that ungrateful piece of crap, Jackie. Ask him where he was yesterday in a restaurant on 56.
Fuji.
Bad-mouthing the crap out of you. You're a puppet. Everything that you say, he writes. He don't get paid enough. If it wasn't for you, he said the reason why they never made a Howard puppet is because he is a puppet.
Oh, please.
I believe it.
Yeah, he asked him if he was in a sushi restaurant on 56 yesterday.
Absolutely was in the Japanese restaurant. I said nothing anywhere near anything like that.
Oh, yeah.
You're an absolute liar, Jackie. A buddy of mine was in there, and you got a big mouth. He heard everything you said.
This guy must have...
You better believe. I believe you, sir. Was he drinking? Yes.
Yes, I was.
Yeah.
Everything was. Everybody. He had something to say about everybody on the show, and the best comment was that Howard's a puppet. Let me tell you something. That guy better realize he ain't got a career without you. When he's going to wise up, he's an idiot.
Yeah, he better hope he doesn't lose his puppet.
Yeah, you better hope that puppet stays around.
Big dope. No wonder why it's like banging other black guys on the lawn.
Right. I'm with you, sir. I know you're telling the truth. Thank you.
All right, Howard. Man, get rid of that bum.
I absolutely believe you.
All right, Howard.
Absolutely believe you.
You're the man, man. Get rid of that bum.
Thank you. You're a better friend to me than Jackie.
Who was he at lunch with?
Yeah, who was he with?
It wasn't me directly. It was a friend of mine. And he was with another guy. We don't know who the guy is.
Who are you with, Jackie? You like to plug your friends.
So it's with Ned from DVD something.
He's got a big mouth. He's got a big mouth. Everybody heard him. You know, he was in one of those Jackie tirades. You know.
A Jackie frenzy.
Right.
Yeah, Jackie's frenzy, how he gets screwed by everybody. He's a loser that punches CDs in his basement, and he's bad-mouthing you. He ought to kiss your ass.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right, Howard.
Bye-bye.
Take it easy.
Right. There you go. Once again.
Yeah, I'm funny. Yeah, I'm a sushi maniac.
All right, anyway, we got to take a break. You don't eat sushi, you?
No, I was eating Japanese food.
How do you eat Japanese and not eat sushi?
Well, they cook something.
Oh, that ain't Japanese. All right, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back right after these words.
From the top of the Howard Stern building on...
Unbelievable.
That's life.
Right. Anyway, what were you saying?
Oh, no, it's the first time in a while that you're going to be going into your birthday single. You're going to finally get it over with.
He's never gone into his birthday single as far as I know.
Yeah, you know what? I hardly remember ever being single going into my birthday.
All right, well, you going to get late tomorrow at your party or what?
Late at the party.
Oh, that would be an interesting show.
Now, if you can arrange that, Robin, that would be nice.
Think of that. We should have this guy on the
You should get me laid 46 times.
Great.
That's right. Thank you.
Hey, Howard, is there any way you could do Win for Life for your birthday party? Like
What did
3
he
quick
say?
questions?
What?
What did you just say?
3 quick questions for like Win for Life for your birthday party tomorrow?
Win for life?
Yeah.
Win for life.
Win for life. Or 3 quick questions.
Win for life?
Yeah, but it'd be win for your birthday.
Oh.
Are you looking for tickets? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, ma'am, beautiful Robin.
I think he's drunk.
Nah.
I'll tell you what, I've got, let's see, maybe I can give you a trip. You want a trip to see Tina Turner anywhere she's performing in the United States?
Sure.
I mean, you don't even have to go see her. I mean, you could.
What?
Just take the trip.
Here she is.
Yeah, right. The trip includes airfare, car, hotel for 3 nights, and 2 tickets to the show.
Oh, cool.
Courtesy of eTrade.com. In fact, if you open a $1,000 account with eTrade by January 23rd, they'll give you 2 tickets to see Tina Turner anywhere she's performing in the United States. Go to eTrade.com for details. Let me see. How could I give this to you? What do we got? Got a game?
You got some Ask Fred, I think, don't you?
Ooh,
Ask Fred. Want to play Ask Fred?
Sure.
I think.
Who do you think you know better, Fred or Jackie?
Jackie, because he's drunk like me.
Right. You're drunk right now, right?
No, I'm driving truck.
And he's drunk.
What do you got there? Here comes KC to tell you what we're going to be playing. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
We can play the Ask Fred game, as you said, and we also have a Jackie True False game, which John put together.
Oh, okay, so let's do Jackie True False.
True False.
The guy who thinks he knows Jackie better. Here comes Stuttering John with Jackie True False. Oh, you put that together.
No, John put it together. He wants me to do it.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so we'll do 3 out of 5?
3 out of 5. True False. It's very
Jackie
easy.
True False.
Can I play?
Jackie once went to jail for stealing chairs from a country club.
Okay, Jackie once went to jail for stealing chairs at a country club. True or false?
I'll say true on that.
Let me think.
I think that's true.
I think that's true, too.
I say it's false. All right, what is it?
That's true.
It is?
Yes.
All right, you got one right.
He steals chili for crying out.
That's great.
Steals everything.
Steals everything around here, yeah.
Jackie told me that story once. Not only did he get in trouble for it, but I think his dad was like big in the political party in town, and it was in the newspaper, and it embarrassed the whole family.
Oh, really? Did Jackie stole chairs?
Howard, it was in the Locust Valley Leader, and the headline of the story was "Gets the Chairs."
How old were you?
Who wrote that?
First year of college.
Right.
Home for the summer.
And how did you explain, like, why were you stealing chairs from a country
It
club?
was my parents' anniversary, and I had no money.
They were there.
Oh, so you gave them chairs as a gift?
I was stealing 4 of these folding chairs that they use for debutante parties. It was a rock country club.
And you were going to give them to your parents?
Yeah, and I put them in the trunk of a car. Well, the good news is they didn't catch me with the hash.
Nana, sit on this stolen chair.
The cops had opened the trunk, and I opened the trunk, and there's a huge box.
Does that give you any idea of the decorating in his house?
Yeah, can you imagine? Hey, Mom, here's your... And like no box or anything. It's like, here's some chairs.
Oh,
No, they were debutante chairs, Howard.
Yeah.
That would be good.
Yeah.
yeah, but you need debutante chairs in your house.
But how funny is that?
Relatively nice folding.
I mean, how funny is it that you would give your parents chairs? Folding chairs.
Rocked out of his mind when
Right.
he did that.
Hey, I went out and stole some chairs for your birthday.
I actually wasn't drunk. I had worked all night.
How are you going to explain where you got these chairs?
Oh, I didn't get that.
But pick them out of the garbage.
Why?
It made sense.
I get a feeling Jackie's parents are like these ghetto kids' parents. Like, they never ask, where'd you get that car?
Right. Or how'd you get all that money?
Thrilled to get television.
See, that's why they want to lock up parents. It's like these kids come home every week with a new car in the
they're
ghetto.
buying their parents things.
Yeah,
like
and the parents
can't even afford.
And the parents never go, where'd you get a car? We don't even have
Or
jobs.
how do you have the money for that?
Right.
Your allowance doesn't add up to that much.
Yeah, you only get $3 a week.
You know, I had a neighbor that used to do that. You know, even at like 10 or 11 would steal bats and balls, and he would always go home and say, look what I found, Mom.
See, if I brought home 4 folding chairs to my parents,
There'd be a lot of
yeah,
explaining.
they would be like, wait a second, where did you get these 4 fold? In Jackie's family, they would never ask.
Oh, look at the chairs.
Thank you.
son.
Good job.
Thank you, Jackie. Let me try that out.
Junior.
That's why Jackie has no problem stealing around here. He thinks he's entitled.
He has never learned. He's never learned.
Very good at it. Oh, that's a nice ton of meat you got there in the kitchen. Where'd you get it?
Yeah, real good, Jackie. You got busted stealing chairs?
Well, that's
All right.
the good part of this.
You have one right. Go ahead, next question.
Jackie used to throw his mom's used tampons at kids on Halloween.
Do you think that's true or false, sir?
False.
I got to say false on that.
False.
All right.
What do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah.
I think that's false.
Yeah, that's false.
All right.
False.
That's 2 right, sir. One more, you're going to see Tina Turner.
Thanks for at least not thinking that was true.
Another one.
Because your mom didn't use tampons.
She was all
Rolled up newspaper. One morning, Jackie sat on the toilet and found chunks of girl's puke in his pubic hair.
Sir, is that true or false?
False.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
I think that's probably true.
I say it's true.
It's true.
I recall hearing something about that. Go ahead.
That is true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good job. You found puke. All right, sir, you still have 2 more chances to get one more right. All right, go ahead.
Gave it the devil. Reagan!
Chunks of puke. Oh. Go ahead.
Jackie's first girlfriend had Down syndrome.
So what do you think? Is that true or false?
What?
Is that
What
true or
girlfriend?
false? His first girlfriend had Down syndrome.
I'm going to say true.
All right.
Does that mean like some little kid in school that he had a crush on?
I don't know. I'm going to say that's false. I don't buy it, but
I've never heard
if that's true, that's the greatest.
Is it girlfriend or just sex?
His girlfriend. What is the answer?
That's false.
Sir, you got 2 right so far and 2 wrong. This is your last question. You could end up blowing the whole trip. Do you believe it? Do you believe that you're not secure yet in winning this trip?
I feel secure on the final answer.
All right, let's see. Go ahead. Please, I ask everyone to be quiet to lock in this guy's answer.
Jackie injured his knee wrestling drunk, and it got him out of the Army.
True or false?
True.
Yeah, I'm going to say that's true.
I think that's true, too.
Because I know he got out of the Army.
Yeah, it's a bad knee deal.
The answer is?
That is true.
All right, you're going. You won a trip for 2 to see Tina Turner.
Anywhere you want to go.
Yeah, anywhere in the U.S. where she's playing. Trip includes airfare, car fare, hotel for 3 nights, 2 tickets to the show. Courtesy of eTrade.com. Open a $1,000 account with eTrade by January 23rd, and they'll give you 2 tickets to see Tina Turner anywhere she's performing in the United States. Go to eTrade.com for details. And the bad news is Jackie goes with you.
Yeah, he gets the other ticket.
Me and the Down syndrome girl going.
Howard, have you ever seen any, like I played racquetball with Jackie, have you ever seen any evidence of a bad knee?
No.
He's like OJ with the arthritis.
I have worse knees.
And he's always running around, he's very physical. Nothing wrong with that knee.
I know, there's nothing there.
How did you manage that one?
Yeah.
It was unstable.
No, the rest of you are unstable.
Maybe it was.
Yeah, the guy who stole the chairs is unstable.
Yeah, I used to be walking along and I would just fall down.
But that's because you were drunk.
Yeah, that was the knee.
Not 8 o'clock in the engineering building, you witch.
All right, sir. Thank you. Hold on. We'll give you.
And I can't get up.
All right. Very good. Congratulations.
Jackie.
He knows his Jackie, that guy. Chunks of vomit. I love that. All right, Casey, thank you.
Okay. Oh, I wish the Down syndrome thing had been true.
That would have been a great story.
I thought I heard gagging.
Maybe that's when he found the vomit in his pubes.
You're very sexy for a slow girl.
Jim, you're on the air.
Howard, how you doing?
All right.
I went to Angie Everhart's personal appearance.
Where?
It was downtown. Tower Records.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, in New York?
Yeah. And she was signing a magazine, and I said, she was so good looking, it was really hard to speak, but I said, Howard Stern's a lucky guy, and she says a lot of attitude, not yet he's not.
See?
So, I thought you wanted the input on that. I got a question for Fred. Can I ask Fred a question? All right, Angie Everhart and Carol are standing on a busy Manhattan street corner. Carol begins to cross the street. Suddenly you notice a cab hurtling out of control towards her. At the same moment, you notice a gum-chewing punk blowing a huge bubble dangerously close to Angie's amazing red hair. You have time only to warn one of them. Which do you save?
No-brainer.
I'd have to say Angie.
All right.
All right.
Get out of here.
Thank you.
Hey, Howard, did you have any chance to get tickets to your birthday party?
Not for that.
Not for that?
No.
You a chick?
I'll give this guy. Let him come
Wait
to
a minute. We don't have that many.
We don't?
Howard, we don't have them to give away.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I don't have them to give away.
It's packed already.
And there's some, girls coming down here.
Yeah, we got those girls coming down here today to compete for tickets.
Yeah, we're trying to pick some good-looking girls down there.
Okay.
All right, man.
Hey,
You can
listen,
understand
you
that.
buried that zookeeper. Big fan.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So, remember this kid who was I guess he was in a car accident, and he's kind of slow, and him and his his grandpa came down here.
Oh, my goodness, yes. And Grandpa was sick the last time we heard.
Well, here's what was happening. So this guy's kind of slow. He's a nice guy. I forget his name.
His brain was hurt.
Yeah, his brain's injured. He's brain injured. And him and his grandpa came down and said, look, can you get my grandson laid? And as long as you're doing it, can you get me laid, too?
My grandpa was like, yeah, if I'm there, why not?
Yeah, to make a long story short, this girl, Anastasia the whore, who was really good-looking, hot chick, haven't seen her in a while, came down here and banged not only the grandson, but the grandpa.
Yes.
I mean, Pop Pop had her anally.
It was something you'd always wanted.
Yeah. Bring him in. What's this kid's name again?
No.
Scott. All right. Oh, it is Scott. You know, Scott, you used to be better looking because your hair was longer.
What happened?
What happened to you?
When?
Last time I saw you, would you cut your hair?
I got a haircut yesterday.
Yeah, it's too.
You sure?
And it's too perfect. Yeah. You used to be better looking.
Yo, Jackie.
Hi, man.
How you doing?
You used to be so much better looking. What'd you do to your hair?
I think I'm better looking now than I was before.
They messed up your hair. Casey, fix his microphone. Come on. I need help.
Fine, fine.
Yeah, pick it up. That's it. All right.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
I was watching E! Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah.
And I saw the girl on here.
What girl?
Penthouse Pet of the Year 2000.
Yeah, who's that?
I forgot her name.
I don't remember her name either.
Yeah, I don't know.
Little brunette?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, she was cute.
She was gorgeous.
Yeah.
I'm in love with her, I think.
Oh, really? Weren't you in love with Anastasia the whore?
Yeah, but that was... How can you be in love with a whore?
I don't know. Things got so bad, your mom even told us we had to back you off.
Really?
Yeah, he was falling in love. He was obsessed with the girl. We got him laid, and then he fell in love.
What was he
He
doing?
was hounding her.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I wasn't hounding her.
Really?
I called her maybe twice.
No.
And,
I don't know. I'm getting a little concerned. No?
I don't think so.
How's your grandpa?
My grandpa's fine, thanks. How's
Did your grandmother divorce him?
Not yet.
But it's close.
But yeah, that was she was okay with it because it was for me.
Right.
It was.
She didn't mind that grandpa had anal sex with that woman?
I don't think she likes to keep
I don't even want to think about it.
Right.
That's my grandfather. It's not
right, it's not natural.
It's
right.
icky.
Well, is your grandma at least giving him her seat so that he doesn't have to stray?
It's none of my business.
You don't want to know.
I don't want to know.
But you got laid for the first time thanks to our show.
Yeah.
And
it was
probably
good.
the only time.
Why? Why do you
I'm just wondering.
You don't think I'm good looking?
Of course you're good looking.
I think I'm at least an 8.
Are you saying you got laid since the whore?
No.
So Robin was right.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. Are you getting any closer to getting...
Time will tell, that's all I have to say.
What, are you working on something?
No. I'm not working on anything right now.
Right.
We're just looking to get better, looking to get a job somewhere.
Right. It's tough. He's slow because of the brain
You're
accident.
going to get better?
Yeah.
You could handle a job like a messenger job or something, couldn't you?
Not a messenger job. He needs a stationary job.
No, my dad used to have a retarded guy working for him.
But I'm just saying he
I'm not
needs a
retarded. What did you say, retarded?
That's what I'm saying. You're not that bad off.
Not bad.
Like, and the retarded guy used to
You
deliver
work
stuff.
for the post office?
No, but I go to Rush for therapy, and I was in job training over there.
You what?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? What were they training you to do?
In the kitchen.
Listen, why can't you do that?
I can do that. I am going to do that as a matter of fact.
You can work at the M&M factory.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Throw out the W's. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Look at Jackie.
Yeah, he loves that.
He's pain in his pain.
He likes you. So you
I think it like you, as a matter of fact.
Yeah. So you're telling me that you were watching our E-show.
I was watching her show.
And you fell in love with the Penthouse
I'm not
Pet of the
in
Year.
love, but I have a crush on her, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, I guess
And
you
what
want...
do you expect to happen now?
Now I would like to meet her. Yeah.
I'd like to make you our general manager. I swear I would. He'd be a great general manager.
He would.
Too smart? Yeah.
Overqualified. But you know, the job doesn't call for much.
I could be stupid if that's what you want.
But you're not a retarded person. You have normal intelligence.
Yeah, I think so.
Locked in there somewhere.
Oh, listen.
But you sound what? You sound dopey because you...
I was listening to I was listening to the show. I'm on a tape I recorded.
Yeah.
And I said to myself, I sound pretty effed up.
Right.
You didn't know you sounded like that.
No.
Because I hear myself every day.
Right.
You know, so
Right. You think you sound normal?
I sound normal. I think I sound normal.
Right.
And then I heard the show on my boombox, and I said I sound effed up. I just sound effed up.
Right.
What a revelation.
And when I went to therapy the next day, I went to Athlete's Foot, and 34th and 6th
Right.
on Athlete's Foot, and some guy saw me, and he recognized me.
Right.
First time in like
Wow.
3 months.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
So I said, I was listening to the show yesterday. I had taped, and I sound pretty messed up. I said,
Right. So what happened? You have athlete's foot? Is that why you went there?
No.
No. You never heard of the store?
Yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah, you're right. I got confused. I think
No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't get confused.
Sometimes I do. I'd be surprised. All right, so listen, I don't know if I can set you up with the penthouse pet of 2000 of the year. That's a tough one.
Okay, if you can't, I understand, but there's one other thing I would like to talk about.
Okay.
The death of Bobby Phills.
Yes.
About him. I mean, people said it's a shame what happened to him, but my grandfather, I know, is not that smart, my grandfather, but he is smart in, like, life.
Right.
So my mother and he were talking the other day, and my grandfather said about Bobby Phills, he did it to himself. I mean, he made $22 million a year or something. He signed a $22 million contract.
Right.
For, I don't even know. And how could you be racing 100 miles an hour down the highway?
There you go.
You can't be that smart. He's a father, for Christ's sake.
Right.
He's a father. Well,
you're making a lot of sense.
And you know what a car can do.
Right. You don't drive, do you?
No,
okay.
not yet.
Okay.
But I will, I think. I hope.
Please.
Let me know, please.
You don't want to be driving.
Why not?
Because, what do you need? I'll drive you somewhere.
Okay.
You want to play Turkish Millionaire?
Yes.
You do?
Yes. What is that?
What it says, you can win 1 million Turkish dollars.
How much? What is that equivalent to?
I'm not exactly sure what the exchange rate is today.
But that's what we had.
Would you like to play for that?
Was that? What does that do?
What does it do? It's money.
So, do I have to take my clothes off?
No. I asked you.
I've seen this before.
Right. I asked you 5 questions.
Yes. Okay.
And you go up the ladder. If you get all, you put on the Turkish hat over your headphones. Put on your headphones. Wait a minute.
He looks good in that hat.
He's got it all on.
I saw somebody play this.
He can play right there, and that's good. You're in good position. Where are my questions, please? Come here. All right, now you're an 8 with that hat. You look good.
Thank you. I probably look like a condom.
All right, I've been handed a secret envelope of questions. No one has seen these.
Okay.
All right. Are you ready?
Yes.
You're going to go up the ladder.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Finish the following.
Well, are you making fun of me?
No. I don't think I am.
Is anyone making fun of me?
If you don't get is anyone in the room making fun of you? I think 2 people, but I'm not going to. Jackie probably. You laughing?
Why is he making fun of me?
I'm actually laughing at something that happened half an hour ago.
No, you're not.
No, you're right.
I'm your only friend in the room. Scott, be nice to me.
Okay, well, you be nice to me. I mean, come on.
All right, you ready?
It works 2 ways there.
Here we go.
Okay.
All right. Are you coming to the birthday show?
It's a birthday show.
Right,
I've never heard of it. I heard of it just like 5 minutes ago, but...
All right, never mind.
I don't think so.
Well, you should be invited.
Okay.
I can do an hour with you.
Okay. Don't drive.
All right. How much school did you get?
How much school did I go off to?
Yeah. I'm trying to tailor the questions.
My high school, that's it.
Okay.
You didn't graduate?
I graduated, yeah.
All right. You ready?
Yes.
All right. Old King Cole was a what?
I think it's... I know Nat King Cole was a musician. But
you don't know Old King Cole?
Old King Cole.
Yeah,
Murray also for
so what was Old King Cole?
King.
Old King Cole was a...
King.
He said it.
You did say it.
You said the answer. Merry Old Soul. You did say it. I'm going to give you that one.
Okay.
All right. That is 1 correct answer. You are 4 questions away from 1 million Turkish dollars.
I don't know what that's equivalent to in euro.
All right.
Don't worry about that right now.
Okay. We'll find out.
Okay.
All right. How many strings are on a ukulele?
Who?
1, I think. Uni.
No,
I don't know.
Does he have a lifeline? Can you call Beetlejuice?
Yeah,
We're going to call Beetlejuice.
I've never heard of a ukulele or whatever. Never.
I thought I was making them easy. I thought... I'm sorry.
Obviously, that was not the way to go.
Ukulele? You think that was too hard?
You never even heard of it.
I've never heard of one.
Really?
Swear to God.
It's an instrument. It's like a guitar.
I don't know.
Wow.
You would have said harp or guitar or...
All right, let me help you out. Let me help you.
Yeah.
How many strings on a guitar?
5, I know.
you want to use your lifeline, or do you? If you can always use a lifeline, you can make a phone call.
I can make a phone call to who, no matter who.
Yeah, but I could get you Beetlejuice if you want.
That's 6. Yeah, 6.
But is that your final answer?
6.
Is that your final answer? That is correct.
Wow.
That is correct.
That one out. God.
Pull that out. Excellent. Wow.
How many strings does a ukulele have?
Yeah, Howard.
4.
Wow, you can ask me sports on everything.
Really?
Sports, yeah. Some hockey.
Well, I don't know anything about sports.
Yes, you do.
He doesn't even know any questions.
Your lifeline should be Pop. Your grandfather.
Yeah, I think he's sleeping now.
He is.
I wouldn't wake him up or anything, no.
We'll get your Beetlejuice. Are you ready for your next question?
Yes.
You are.
Yes.
A carrot.
Yes.
All right.
A carrot.
A carrot is in what food group?
Vegetable.
Is that your final answer? That is correct. Vegetable. You have 3 correct answers. You're on your way to 1 million Turkish dollars.
What is the Turkish currency anyway? Was it lira or no?
Lira.
Yes, it's Turkish lira.
That is correct.
What's 4 correct?
No, you asked the question.
4. I didn't know. It was a guess.
No.
4. That's 4. One
you
more.
don't ask the question.
1 more. You mind your business. 1 more.
Here we go. One more question. He's right. One more question. He knew that it was Turkish lira. All right, I'll give you that one.
Okay, thank you.
Right.
That was a guess.
All right, you're up to 4 correct answers.
Mind your business.
But you know that the last question is always the hardest.
Yeah, I know.
I think you know that.
All right. So that's 5 correct questions. 5.
Stop it.
Right there. That's 5 correct.
You're trying to outsmart us.
Playing, yeah.
Now, you can lose it all here.
Okay.
All right?
Yes.
Be careful.
But can I use my lifeline if I
Yes.
so choose to?
Yes.
Oh, thanks.
You can. What comedian gets no respect?
Rodney Dangerfield.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
That's it? You win.
Wow.
1 million Turkish
I went
lira.
to the club. I went to the Rodney Dangerfield club, and on the napkin it says, I don't get no respect.
Right. Well, you did it. You get respect here because you won 1 million Turkish lira. Not everyone could do that. Good for you.
Who was the last guy who did this on me?
I don't know.
With glasses, he's fat. He's a fat man.
I don't know.
He had a turtleneck on.
Howard?
Yeah.
I think you're talking about Mark Harris.
Yeah, Mark Harris.
Yeah,
the gay guy.
How you doing, Gary?
Well, congratulations.
Thanks.
Good for you. Well, here he is, Scott, who, of course, was in a car accident, lost some of his marbles, and his grandfather brought him down to us. That's how we met him.
How did you get here today?
Yeah, how did you get down here?
A train.
A train,
All
yeah?
by yourself?
Yeah.
And you sure it's okay with your mom?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm 20 years old. I'm an adult.
Well,
She just threw me out of the house if she wants.
All right. Anyway, there's your 1 million Turkish lira.
There it is.
It is.
All right.
All right, Howard, there's one other thing that I would like to address here.
Yes.
Did you ever hear of Joe Durso?
No.
He's the best. He was the best handball player in the world.
Right.
In big ball and small ball, little ball, black ball.
Yeah.
He would like to come down here.
No, we only want the person who's the best now.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the best.
We don't want the guy who used to be
I
the best.
think Durso's the best in black ball and big ball.
Not good enough.
No, not good
All
enough.
right. Not good enough, guy.
Okay, Joe, you heard for yourself.
Right.
Okay.
All right. Listen, thank you.
Yes.
Good seeing you, Scott. Hope things work out. If I run into the Penthouse Pet of the Year, I will tell her about you, and if I can arrange that, I will. And don't take the Turkish hat. Thank you. No, that's not yours. You got enough money now, you can buy your own. Well, there it is, Ron.
Wow.
Turkish millionaire. Unbelievable.
Walking like that, you want him to be a messenger.
Yeah. Well, it's good exercise. Jason, you're on the air.
Yeah, Howard.
Yeah, and John, on these...
Hey, I'm cruising home from the methadone clinic where you inspired me to go. I'm going through a blizzard here in Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh is having a blizzard, everybody.
I can't even see the road here. I'm cruising up. I get up too early. I'm a former junkie. I go to a methadone clinic. I get up too early for the salt trucks. They ain't even out
Thank
by
you.
the time I...
He's giving me a headache. He's giving me a headache. ZZ, you're on the air. ZZ, hi. You're on the air.
An Indiana radio station is now playing Turkish Millionaire.
on their morning show.
Yeah, well, let me tell you something, and this is the God's honest truth. You know, I'm reading in David Hinckley's column today. You know, there's a whole radio station in New York that just cloned my entire show. That's what Infinity Broadcasting rewarded me with after all the years of service.
Oh, man.
And I'm reading about how the DJs there did some brilliant bit lampooning the CBS FM morning shows, you know, the oldie shows. And of course, you know where that came from.
Of course.
You're exhausted from it, Jackie?
I'm so tired.
I see. Okay. Jackie, you know, this is what you want to hear, Jackie. You know, there's a million stories from
In the Naked City.
in the Naked City, but my mother says to me, "That Jackie Martling looks so good." I said, "What are you talking about?" Nobody ever says. Yeah, she goes, "He looks so good. He had a facelift." I said, "Are you serious?" He goes, "I know what I'm talking about." This is we had a dinner over what used to be my house yesterday.
Only one that picked up on it.
She said, "Jackie Martling." I said, "Ma."
That must be bad lighting on
Yeah, I said, and my sister said, "Well, no, when you get up close, you can't see the wrinkles."
Oh, you can see.
Yeah, and
Well, it's all the makeup. It's all the makeup.
Did you have a facelift? No. Tell the truth. Did you really? What did you do? Why don't you tell the truth? Did you have any?
I didn't, Howard. Jeez.
You got me thinking. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Ugly faces always say.
I know.
How dare you? Look at you.
I'm better than you. You're like 60, aren't you?
Yeah, I said to my mother, "You don't notice anything. What are you talking about?" Jackie had a face.
Well, we must begin this with, I started off by telling her how great she looked.
No.
Well, you think that
I think we're both the same age where it's, you know, you look great, so do you.
You need a crane to lift that face up. Oh, my God. They don't even have equipment big enough.
That's your mother?
Of course.
About her?
No, you.
Nobody said she looked like she had a facelift. They said you looked like you had a facelift.
That's all. Anyway, I couldn't believe it. Someone
That was her assessment, that Jackie looked great.
Get her a guide dog.
I think you're starting a week with a horrible story about me, and it was a compliment that you're turning into something.
That was horrible.
Right.
You getting a compliment.
That destroyed his week.
It's horrible that her eyesight's gone.
Wow.
That's very sweet, Mrs. Stern, Ray, whatever I should be calling you.
Mrs. Stern, you're older than her.
I know.
That's right. She's a contemporary.
Right. She's your contemporary.
Hey, kiddo.
All right.
She actually does look great, though.
Doing very good.
Yeah.
The separation is settling well with her.
Oh, yeah. Real well.
There's a lot more to this.
Something else I hope you really, really like.
Let's have it.
I got to remember to bring it in.
You know what I like?
I wrapped it all nice and everything.
I like vagina. Yeah. You got some of that.
How do you wrap that up?
Wrap it up and bring it over here.
Hard to wrap that. You know, it's one of those packs.
You wrapped it, Robin?
Hard to wrap.
You wrapped it?
Yes. I had it done. Same thing. No, I wrapped it myself.
I had the wrapping
with the tape and the scissors.
That's because it was for Howard.
Thank you.
Thank you. Had it wrapped.
All right, what are we doing for Super Bowl? Somebody say something.
I'm going to talk to Ralph, and maybe we'll just come up with an idea, and if you want to come
Here's your two options. Okay?
Now they're throwing a party without
No. The point is we throw a party that he can come to, but
yeah. Hey, I don't want to be involved with your party.
At a hotel room.
Here's what you do. You get a nice hotel room.
Yeah.
Ralph, you call Richie, you find out where that penthouse thing is. You go there, you invite some chicks. You guys want to have a party with chicks, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's right.
It'd be, you know,
Now, Howard,
you guys
we get the
can say
girls
the
that give us, like,
dancers.
back rubs?
You do it Sunday. Yeah, you do Sunday like around 2 o'clock. Or you do it at Scores. If Lonnie's got the
room.
You got the room.
If we did Scores, there's already a big screen in that back room.
Yeah, but...
Right.
Yeah, I know.
We could wheel some tots in there.
We might be able to do it at Scores because...
Yeah, we need beds.
We might be able to do it at Scores because if it's before the Super Bowl party, we're not taking up too much space.
You better make your phone calls right away.
I will.
They book up I bet you every room in the city is booked up already.
Hey, Jokeman, what are you going to do?
Why don't we TiVo it
no way I can
at
make
3 o'clock in the morning?
Why don't you, after you do your Saturday night show in Vegas, fly out and get... I think you want to be there.
Why, you can't take the red eye? Because Jackie's joy is not doing the show; it's the partying after the show.
Right.
Oh, he's got a party.
He's got to take it in public. Have him do his dressing room.
Right.
Tell how great he was. Have beers.
Yeah.
Wait, I have another...
It's my one chance to be great without Howard.
Well, yeah, he gets treated like the star.
Right. Yeah.
It's my chance to be a star.
Riviera is very good to me, and I'm
not going to rush home to see Howard be the star.
Frank Sinatra, sweet. It's true.
Yeah, I demand the best accommodation.
Screw you guys, I'm not missing that. For the bucket of Heineken and everything.
Can you fly early Sunday morning and make it in time?
No, you get early in the morning. Get to the 6 o'clock at night.
Vegas is a 6-hour flight.
And, yeah.
You lose 3 hours.
Yeah, you lose it.
So 9 hours.
So I'll just demand the private jet. If he left at 8 in the morning, he could probably get here, right?
If he left at 8 in the morning, he would be here by...
Yeah, he'd be there in time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
For the Super Bowl, but not for a party.
Yeah, the party would be over.
Forget him. He's out.
We're not getting together for the Super Bowl.
No.
All
right, well,
John can't follow this.
No, I can. I just...
John,
if he had an hour and a half...
He needs to have it tied in to be there.
Right. Yeah, so his wife will let him go.
Jesus Christ.
What's the matter, John? Can't get permission?
That's calculated. Jackie, get up on with us.
Don't worry about Jackie.
don't you see Jackie enough?
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Who's going to pay my cab fare?
Jack, I was just trying to, help you be part of the party, but screw you.
There's got to be some underlying reason.
There is no underlying reason. It was just like, hey, right?
Jackie could give him a ride into town.
No, I know what it is. Jackie picks up the hotel if they stay at Sunday night.
Oh, okay.
Well, let's go get something to eat afterwards.
Well, you feed him and then you give him a place.
No, that's the hotel room, and then you order room service.
Right. I'm just trying to figure the angle here, because John's mind is, turning.
No angle.
He doesn't want to have another tap.
All right, what are we doing? Super Bowl Sunday or Saturday night are we partying? Why don't we start Saturday night and party into Sunday morning?
Sunday, why not?
Let's do that.
What are you
I'm out of town Saturday night.
You out of town Saturday night?
Philly, I think.
Oh, you're working?
Yeah.
Well, you can show up on Sunday.
Yeah, who needs you? The party be kicking in by Sunday.
When do you want to do all our betting? Like Friday?
Yeah, Friday. Friday we bet.
That's right, because I even get in on the bet.
Yeah. Sunday we have card game early.
Yeah.
With lunch, and then hot chicks.
Now the chicks, we should get some that will give us back rubs, right? Get some.
Look at you back
He's
rubs.
got to be touched.
I love it, Howard. I can't believe you haven't got into that part of the whole
Invite the MTV dancers.
Doesn't he stink?
Yeah.
Doesn't he have an odor?
Oh. Listen to Gary.
Yeah. No, you know what?
He just went to a drink.
We just lost Gary.
When we were doing the audition, there's just a couple of the girls that they know that their life revolves around their beauty and their looks, and they know what they have to do to get the gig, even though they can dance. And there are a couple of girls that just came in and they're like,
they were very nice.
Would you like us to put on these outfits? Would you like us to change?
On.
Yeah, they were on. They know, they're just nice, fun, friendly girls.
You know something you do that annoys me?
Everything?
No. Seriously, can I just make a suggestion? You know how you always use your quotation marks with your fingers? Can you stop that?
It's like the gay.
Yeah, it's so gay.
Does he do that?
Yeah, all the time.
And his hands are way up.
Because you know when we had the audition, and he does the quotation marks?
Oh, scooping on the fact that they weren't real auditions.
Yeah, but stop with that.
Gary has a lot of gay mannerisms.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you would know.
Hey, one, you know one.
All right, can you stop that?
I'll do my best.
I'm doing it for your own, because everyone talks about it.
Everyone, Jackie.
Yeah, Jackie. I don't want people goofing on my producer all the time.
You ever notice when he goes in? You know how you like to pick on me.
He's always using that quotation mark with the fingers, like a bunny rabbit ears.
A Gary thing.
Double antennas.
Anyway, so it's going to be a hard habit for him to break.
It will be.
Yeah, he loves to do it a lot.
He's doing it for years.
He's done it 7 times already today.
It took me a long time to break the guess who's outside habit, but I've done pretty good.
Right. You're doing good.
We have to come up with a punishment. 5 minutes.
You have to sit through your act.
Okay.
That's pretty bad.
I guess the gloves are off.
All right. Every time you use quotation marks, you have to sit through Jackie's act.
Or listen to Nancy's record.
Or listen to Nancy's record. That's your
If I
punishment.
use it twice in one day, I have to do both.
All right. Let's take a break. Ralph, we got to take a break.
I ain't losing.
All right, we're getting scores dancers.
I don't know what you're doing.
You guys are planning the party.
You want to have a party? Plan one. I'm out of it.
Ralph, I'll call you in 5 minutes.
All right, goodbye.
Don't go to sleep.
Tough life. All right, we'll be back right after these words.